Hey guys, it's Alex with Jackson Galleries and the Artifact Company coming to you again with another nice shipment that we got in. This customer said that they would like us to do the video filming of these items, so we will I'll unpack these on camera for your enjoyment here. We've got some paperwork here. Nice, looks like two axes that they've sent. One from St. Charles County, Missouri, and another from Iowa. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Well, pretty good looking little axe. This must be number one. That is the St. Charles County, Missouri piece. Some nice ridges on this piece. Good use where looking on the bit there. It's pretty good little example. I'll throw up a better picture of this piece on the screen for you right now, so you can get a good look at all four sides. All right, let's look at the second piece. This must be the Iowa piece. Again, it's got some pretty good form to this one. Good ridges. Oh, we got some good collector stickers. Keokuk County, Iowa, and A128 TLB. Let's check the paperwork here. Oh, this is an old ex-Tommy Butel axe. So Mr. Butel has a pretty good reputation for a pretty nice collection. So I'll throw up a picture of this guy right now so you can check it out. Okay, so let's put these back in their bags. Let's go over to the microscope. All right. All right, guys. We're here at the microscope, and here's axe number one. This is the example. It's reported from St. Charles County, Missouri. So let's take this little label off here for the moment. So when we look at axes, some of the key areas that we actually want to pay attention to are, we want to pay attention to the bit, and we want to pay attention to the groove area, and we want to look at the pole. Those are kind of the most common areas where things could have been done to a piece that is presenting as authentic in hand, but we want to double check everything. So when people say, oh, I don't need to use a microscope, they're really missing out, or they don't really want to know what might be going on with their piece. So let's look at the bit first. Okay, we have good, you see these smooth grooves in the bit. This is use wear, and it's directional. And the way you know it's directional is you see a little hard spot like this, and then some little streaks that come out after it. I'll zoom in on that for people. Right here. So this use wear is a polishing of the stone from hitting into a tree, or occasionally missing and hitting the dirt. We've got a few little nibbles on the bit. And see, that's also a good sign. You have this old chip in the bit that has use wear on top of it. We've got some empty vugs where probably sulfides were earlier and have eroded out, leaving behind some decay product. Good stippling. And we've got some what we call even differential weathering. So I'm going to turn this so we don't have the glare on the stone for a minute. So when you look at this stone, you've got a black crystal right here, you've got a green crystal right here, and then you've got a white crystal, and then you've got some little smaller crystals interspersed throughout. Granite and diorite are made up of several different types of crystals that are all growing at different rates as the magma or lava cools down. So the longer that lava takes to cool down and solidify, the longer these crystals have to grow. And that's the main difference between a diorite and a granite, because they're chemically very similar and have similar crystal types depending on the source, is the crystal size. So diorites have a much finer crystal size than granites do, typically. Alright, so there's a good little mineral deposit. A little rougher towards the pole, which is pretty typical. Not a single indication of high-speed tooling marks. A little incidental damage there. I don't think that probably happened, probably got hit by a plow. Some carbonate mineral accumulation down in here. Carbonates. All right, well, that's a killer axe. That's going to get a paper. Probably G9.5. You got a little nibble on the bit. That's subjective. Some nice curvature underneath, and that damage there. So, all right, let's go on to the next one. Let's set this guy right here. All right, so this is item number 2, Iowa axe marked Keokuk County, Iowa. There's a label A128 TLB, which that's a Tommy Butel number, actually, if I'm not mistaken. So that's some interesting provenance from a seasoned collector. Alright, so we're looking at the pole first, and this piece has some pretty heavy differential weathering. These lighter cream colored areas have weathered more than the darker areas, giving them kind of a sunken appearance under the scope, that's a good sign. No striations there. Got some staining there, which is probably residual hafting material, potentially. Some good mineral deposits. Now we're going along the top of the axe. Some more mineral deposits on the surface, more differential weathering. And we've got some use wear marks on this piece. And some use wear down in here, but not. This piece was probably freshly resharpened when it was lost, because this is appearing to be 100% correct axe. Plow strike or some other agricultural implement. It actually starts here, and the scar runs all the way across the surface of the blade, the side of the blade. Alright, so there was a sticker here at one time. It's now gone. Good polish there. This is not broken and glued, okay? Some guys see a fissure, a natural fissure in the stone, and will automatically assume that something is broken and glued. No way. This is absolutely the way that this piece should look. More mineral deposits. So we're going to poke that guy a little bit. This piece has got a lot of hand oil or other waxy substance on it. Probably may have been in another collector's collection prior to going into Butell's. There are some collectors will rub their axes with kiwi shoe polish. I don't recommend it, but to each their own. Not a single sulfide anywhere on this piece. And does not look like the bit has been hit with a belt sander or anything like that. This looks like appropriate material. No damage. This one's going to get a paper as a G10. All right. Hey guys, before we end today's video, I'd like to talk with you a little bit about how to send your own items in to get checked out like we've done here today. On our website, which is jacksongalleries.com, you'll find this form. It also includes the pricing schedule for the services that we offer. You'll also find another form, a release, so we can do the filming. Cost per typical examination is $25 per item, with a $15 return shipping and handling fee per box. That usually covers up to about 2 or 3 pounds to almost anywhere in the United States. If you have any questions, just call the 800 number at the bottom of the screen. Have a good day.